This man is coming to your house tomorrow. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says this is a very important message for you today, do not ignore it. Pay attention to this message, open your eyes and be careful. This is not a coincidence, it has been sent for you. This man is coming to your house tomorrow for something that will change everything. You were not ready to hear it yesterday. You were too tired from carrying burdens that were never meant to be yours, too heartbroken from trusting voices that never understood your soul, too weighed down by the silence of those who should have stood beside you. But now the time has come. There's a reason you are reading this right now. The air around you has shifted. Something invisible is being rearranged just for you. He is coming. He was instructed in a dream, he was shown your face while he slept. He heard your name echoing through the walls of his spirit. He woke up shaking, whispering your name, not knowing why, not knowing how, but deeply knowing he needed to go to where you are. He doesn't even understand the full reason yet. But heaven has given the permission, the time is now. This man is not coming to hurt you, not coming to deceive, not coming to take, but to give you something, a truth, a restoration, a divine moment wrapped in the simplest of gestures. A knock on your door, a voice saying it's me, and a ripple through your soul that tells you, this is not ordinary. You might be tempted to push it away. You might be tempted to hide or doubt or tell yourself, no, it can't be, but it is. Something is being completed. This man carries a message that will shatter a lie you believed for years. The lie that no one ever chooses you. The lie that you are forgotten, the lie that your prayers were just whispers into the wind. They were never forgotten. Every time you wept and looked up, something was recorded. Something holy. Something permanent, and now, the heavens are responding not with a shout, but with a quiet arrival. A man whose presence will be the fulfillment of years you thought were wasted. You don't know him the way you think you will. Not yet. You may have met him once, you may have spoken to him in passing. Or maybe you've never heard his voice, but somehow you'll know. You'll know when he speaks. There will be a trembling in your heart, not fear, but recognition. Like something inside you stands up and whispers, finally, this isn't about romance alone. It's deeper. It's about correction. It's about setting something right that has been crooked for too long. He has words for you that were sealed up in the mind of God long before you were born. He carries a conversation you've been waiting for since childhood. A truth that was stolen from you will be returned through him. Not because he is perfect. Not because he knows everything. But because he was chosen to be the vessel, and you were chosen to receive it. You've been tested lately. You've been wondering if it's worth it. You've wanted to walk away, to isolate, to pretend you're fine. But you're not fine, and heaven knows it. That's why the winds have changed. That's why tomorrow is not like other days. You'll feel it when you wake. You'll feel the weight in the air, your heart will be sensitive. You might cry without knowing why. That is how the Spirit prepares you. By softening what became too hard. You are not crazy for sensing that something sacred is near, you are not wrong to feel restless. There is an alignment happening. A doorway you cannot see is opening. And He is walking through it with hands that tremble, too. Because He is nervous, He doesn't know how you will respond. He doesn't know what to say exactly. He just knows He must come. There are scrolls of words written about this day. Ancient prayers from your ancestors have marked this moment. They asked heaven to protect you. They asked heaven to send someone when you were about to give up. And so it is. It is not a stranger. It is not a mistake, it is an answer. He is not perfect, but He is sincere. He has fought private battles. He has cried when no one saw Him. He has been judged wrongly, and like you. He has been waiting. Waiting for a sign. Waiting for clarity. Waiting for the voice that says, "Go now." And that voice came, that voice woke him up with fire in his chest. That voice whispered your name like a secret treasure buried beneath the soil of his soul. Don't dismiss the moment. Don't harden yourself. Don't pretend to be okay if you're not. When He arrives, be still. Be honest. Be vulnerable. This is not a test. This is the real thing, the real turning. The real conversation that sets chains on fire and breaks the silence of years you thought heaven ignored. You have been seen. Your tears have not been wasted. Your loyalty, your love, your sacrifices, they have been counted. And now, something returns to you. Not in the way you expected. Not through applause or loud miracles. But through a man who shows up when the world least expects it. He may arrive in simple clothes, he may look tired. But inside his words is a key. A key to something locked deep within your destiny. This is not a warning. This is a preparation. Get your spirit ready. Make room in your heart. You don't need to know the full story yet. You just need to be willing to receive it. The pain you've carried has not been in vain. The people who misunderstood you, rejected you, forgot about you, they will see. They will hear. They will remember you when your joy becomes too loud to ignore. The story isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning, and tomorrow is the page turn. You will not recognize your life after this. It will feel like a veil lifted, like the sun touched your skin for the first time. You'll ask yourself, was this always possible? And heaven will smile, because yes. It was always written. You just had to survive long enough to see it. The time has come. There are divine footsteps headed toward your door. You don't need to be afraid. You just need to be ready. Ready to listen. Ready to forgive. Ready to receive. Ready to remember who you truly are. The lie that said you were small is dissolving. The lie that said you were not loved is crumbling. Because love is on its way. Truth is on its way, a divine turning is on its way. And it's wearing human skin. Carrying sacred words. Standing at your doorstep. This is your time, this is your sign. This is your moment to rise from the ashes and be restored in ways you didn't know were possible. The man who is coming is more than a man. He is a carrier of destiny, an instrument of healing, a reminder that God is not blind. That prayers do not go unheard, that silence is not absence. That waiting is not punishment. So breathe deeply tonight. Rest your soul. Speak softly to yourself, say, I'm ready. Say, I believe. Say, I will not miss this. And then let go. Trust, open your spirit like a window and let the light pour in. Because it's coming. He's coming. And everything is about to change. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. My child, you may have been ignored, overlooked, and broken down, but that is not your end. Your story is not one of abandonment, but of divine arrival. You are being remembered in rooms you've never entered. You are being spoken of by those assigned to bless you. And when this man arrives, you will know, deep in your bones, that something sacred has touched earth, and it found you. There will be moments tomorrow when your chest tightens, when time slows, when the air feels thick with something unexplainable. Don't ignore those signs. That is your spirit recognizing destiny. That is your soul waking up from its long sleep. That is truth coming home. My beloved child, your soul has been searching for this moment, and you didn't stumble here by accident. The heavens have stirred, the stars have whispered your name, and something unseen has shifted in your favor. Your heart has felt the tug, your spirit has felt the cry, and your dreams have echoed truths you could not quite place. But now, the time has come for the veil to be lifted, and for the truth to rise like morning light over a field long left in shadows. There is a man. Yes, he is coming to your house tomorrow. But he is not just a visitor. He is not just a person with intentions or plans. He is being sent. He has been guided, moved, drawn like a magnet to your presence, not because of coincidence, but because of divine alignment. Heaven has selected this hour. It was written in silence. It was sealed in time. You must feel it in your chest. That pulse, that vibration, that tremble of anticipation that doesn't have a name, but lives in the place between your ribs and your faith. The air has felt different lately. The nights feel heavier, as though your angels have been watching longer, whispering more, pacing gently at the edges of your space. They have been preparing you. Preparing everything. This man is coming with a message in his eyes, though he may not know it. He is bringing something you lost. He is bringing something you prayed for. He is bringing something that will shake your world, not to harm it, but to heal it. His feet are guided by prayers you forgot you whispered. His arrival is an answer to a cry you thought heaven had ignored. But heaven does not forget. God does not forget. The sacred hours of your ache have never been wasted. You will recognize him, though you've never met. You will feel a softness rise in your spirit like warm rain over dry ground. You will feel time slow for just a moment. And then a feeling will wash over you that says, "This is the part I've been waiting for." Do not overthink it. Do not fear it. Your intuition is divine. Your instincts are wrapped in prayer. The same God who aligned the stars and parted seas is orchestrating this visit. The doors will open, not just of your home, but of your understanding. What he brings will not be held in his hands, but in his presence, and what he carries is not something you can touch, but something you will feel. There is healing in the words he will speak. There is release in the silence between his words. There is purpose even in the way he pauses, in the way he looks at you like he sees something the world missed. He doesn't come to complete you, you are already whole. But he comes to remind you that your wholeness is sacred and deserving of more. He comes as a reflection of promises God made long before you were born. There is a reason your path has been so intense lately. You have been walking through the fire. Not to burn, but to be purified. You have been shedding layers, not because you are empty, but because God has been making room. You have been losing things, not as punishment, but as preparation. You had to be alone in certain hours so that you could recognize divine companionship when it arrived. This man is not just bringing his presence, he is bringing a shift. A moment, a God-ordained turn in your life's unfolding story. After he leaves, nothing will feel the same. Not because he changes you, but because he helps unlock what's already inside of you. You will sleep differently tomorrow night. The moon will look like it's glowing just for you. The silence will feel softer, like God is tucking you in after a long journey of waiting. And you will finally exhale, the kind of exhale that says, "I made it." This is not about romance, though love is sacred. This is not about status, though you are destined for elevation. This is about alignment, about divine timing. About the way heaven whispers, now, when everything looks impossible. You may doubt it. You may second-guess yourself. But something deeper will take over, a calmness, a peace that surpasses understanding. You've been waiting for a breakthrough. You've been surviving in a season that felt never-ending. But something is finally shifting. You've been planting seeds in the dark. Now, a man is coming who carries rain in his voice and sunlight in his footsteps. Something in your life is about to bloom violently, beautifully, and undeniably. Do not mistake this moment. Do not overlook it. Do not silence your own spirit in the name of skepticism. Be awake, be ready. Be open. You don't need to perform. You don't need to convince. You just need to receive, rest in the truth that what is meant for you is already on the way. You don't have to chase what is coming directly to your door. There will be confirmation. You will know. The next 24 hours are already charged with divine electricity. You may see repeated signs, symbols, numbers, names, dreams. Pay attention. These are not random. They are heaven's trail of breadcrumbs guiding your heart into expectation. Do not share this with everyone. Some things are sacred. Some miracles are too fragile for the weight of public opinion. This is for your spirit's eyes only. Let it unfold in quiet joy. Let it rise in holy stillness. The blessings that come silently are often the most powerful. There's someone watching over this entire process. You've had people on earth fail you. You've had people promise and walk away. But this time, it's different. The divine is involved. The Creator of time itself has paused eternity to write this moment into your story. Yes, you've been tired. You've cried more than you've admitted. You've held your chest at night wondering when your turn would come. You've watched others receive and wondered when your table would be set. But the table is being arranged now. The invitation is already in motion. You don't need to fear missing it. What is yours will find you. Even if the door is closed, it will knock. Even if your heart is guarded, it will enter with gentleness. This man is not coming to take from you. He's coming to add something. And not just anything, but something sacred, something timely, something eternal. What's about to happen isn't random. It's the result of spiritual alignment. You've prayed. You've fasted. You've sacrificed. You've chosen integrity when no one was watching. And heaven has not been silent. You are being rewarded, not because of perfection, but because of persistence. The next time your doorbell rings, let your spirit answer first. Be led, not by fear, but by discernment. You'll know. Not with your eyes, but with your soul. You've seen enough false promises to recognize the real thing. You've endured enough false starts to recognize when something is truly beginning. This visit is a sign, it's a ripple effect. What starts tomorrow will not end with a conversation, it will cascade into more. Into abundance. into clarity, into elevation. One moment can change everything. One conversation can unlock years of delay. And this is that moment. I am sending help, but it won't look like help. I am sending provision, but it won't look like provision. I am sending comfort, but it won't look like comfort. You must have eyes to see and ears to hear. Be still. Be expectant. I am doing a new thing, and now you know. This is why your heart has been heavy with anticipation. This is why you haven't felt peace until now. Your spirit recognized that something was approaching, and now, it's almost here. The man is already thinking of you. He may not know why, but he feels drawn. He may not understand why your name keeps coming to his heart, but it does. And tomorrow, his feet will follow that pull. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not overlooked. You are not behind. You are not late. You are being aligned with something sacred. Don't shrink now, don't hide. Don't talk yourself out of what you've been crying for. He is coming. And what he brings is not just for now, but for what's next. He is a sign that you are walking into your season, the season where the silence is broken, where the waiting ends, where the tears are dried, and where the light breaks through the sky like thunder wrapped in gold. My child, there is a knock coming to your door that you did not expect. A presence is approaching, familiar, yet wrapped in something far deeper than the surface of what you know. This man is coming to your house tomorrow for a reason that only heaven fully understands, but I, the Lord your God, tell you now, do not be afraid. You are not alone, you are not unprepared. You are not forgotten in the timing of this divine visitation. For I have seen your prayers, and I have listened to the secret cries of your heart, the ones you whispered at night when no one was around. And now I have answered not only with signs but with footsteps that will land on the soil before your home. This man is coming not just with words or a passing encounter, but with a purpose that echoes through time, a divine assignment wrapped in earthly presence. What he carries is more than a message. It is a turning point. An answer. A test. A gift, but you must open your heart before you open the door. You must pray before you speak. For what is about to happen is not coincidence, it is divine orchestration. And though your spirit may sense uncertainty, and though your emotions may flutter like trembling leaves in the wind, do not let confusion reign. Let faith rise. This message is for you. Do not dismiss it. This is not for someone else. This is not a generic moment. This is personal, this is sacred. And this is specific. There are times in your life when I, the Lord your God, send someone to stand at the edge of your decision-making to present you with a moment that can transform everything. And tomorrow is such a moment. You have been asking for answers, you have been begging me to reveal direction. You have said, God, just show me what to do, and I will obey. And now I am responding, not with thunder from the skies, but with the quiet knock of a man whose arrival was decided in heaven before he even made his plans. He may not look extraordinary. He may not even realize the full extent of why he is being sent, but I am the one who moves hearts. I am the one who puts thoughts in motion. I am the one who sets up divine appointments even in the most ordinary circumstances. And I am telling you, be ready. Because what He